Okay, so I had started my jacket and I figured I should probably try to record. And it's like every time I make an outfit, it's very rare that the recording makes it to production. So I am going to try and just keep it as an overview because I do not have the time. I wish I had the time. I don't have the resources of time to actually do a tutorial where I can film different angles and change the camera and do voiceover. I just like to I like to sew and I just want to get my stuff done. So this is Simplicity 9052. These are the front pieces. I've already put on my pockets and my pocket flaps for the bottom and the top. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this up and put it to the side. The next piece that I'm doing, well, I've already taken piece 9, so this is going to be the zipper flap. I've already stitched 3/8 of an inch on the edges and folded it right sides out and pressed it. I had to order a zipper, so hopefully my zipper will be here in 2 days. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to the side. So what I'm going to work on next is the actual hoods. I was going to call them helmets because they look like big football helmets. But there's the 2 side pieces stitch to the front piece, and I'm going to go ahead and stitch those down the end, and then I'm going to press my seams open, and then I'm going to top stitch down both sides of the inside of the hood and the outside of the hood, and then I'll be back. So this is a lightweight cotton, which is going to be like a shirt, and I wanted to add some weight to it. So I have here, these are drapes that I purchased years ago, and so I am going to either underline it or line it. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it cut out. Okay, so I have my 2 front pieces and I have my zipper, and now I'm realizing I ordered a 36-inch zipper when I didn't need 36 inches because I'm not doing the long coat. But it's going to go up to, there's a dot here. So I'm going to stitch, I'm going to go ahead and stitch my zipper right sides together. Right sides together. So I'm just basting the zipper tape to the front of the jacket. Here is the reveal. I'm opening up the coat. I'm going to, and I realized that I went through 2 layers. See that? And that's why we baste. I basted my front clothes. See that? The neckline is matching, and the bottom, my basting stitch is coming out. Let me pull that, and my bottom is lined up. So now I'm going to go ahead and unzip these, unzip the 2. All the way up here, all the way down. And I'm going to go ahead over to the machine. And I'm going to use my zipper foot, and I'm going to stitch my zippers in. Okay, so I have so the zippers are in, right sides facing each other. So then I have this front piece here, and it has 2 notches at the top. Pin my notches right there. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, because it's going like way past the neck piece. But all right, so I'm gonna check this. I have a significant amount of overlap here. I need to go check. I'm going to examine the instructions and see what's going on. Okay, I found the problem. So I had used this is for the underlap. So for The underlap, I had reused the pattern that I made for the extra large jacket, and I'm actually making a medium jacket. So whenever I'm going to go ahead and considering my seam allowance is right here. That is the same. This is extra small, medium. Okay, no, so if I cut it out that, okay, so my underlap is actually the length of the actual cut fabric, because this is medium is here, and then this is the line, this is the cutting line for view A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open both of my ends here, and I'm going to go ahead and stitch the actual seam allowance, trim that off, and then fold it back out. Okay, I am back, and that worked, because now if I put my underlap right here on the dot where it should be, right underneath the opening, dot right. And then I come down here, let me go ahead and pin this over here. I get to the bottom. Now, oh, that's not a good, let me put another pin so it's not flying around. There we go. Now I have the appropriate length at the bottom. So I have room at the top, right there, about 5/8 up there, and then I got space at the bottom so that when the coat opens, or when you have the coat on, it'll look like that. I have created the button placket, and I have made my buttonholes. I haven't opened them yet, but I'm going to go ahead and take it. So this is the, what is the right side? This is the right side. This is the underside. Right sides together. I'm going to go, and I'm going to take this and line it properly. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stitch along this line here. The zipper tape on the other side, so not on the zipper tape, but I'm going to go ahead and probably leave about 1/4 of an inch. So here's this one seam right here. I'm going to lay this, so this is how much room is between the zipper tape and the button placket. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stitch a line straight down the side there. So now I'm moving on to my back pieces. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stay stitch. I stay stitched one neck edge, but I haven't done the other. So I'm going to go ahead and stay stitch my neck edges with right sides together. I'm going to sew the backs together. So I decided to add pink for a pop of color. This is going to be the facing, and you will see why I really love this part of this jacket. But together, this piece right here is called the back panel, and I am going to, there it goes. So there's some notches here, and it just kind of covers it up like such. So I'm going to go ahead and this is stitched to the facing on the other side. So one side is attached to the back of the jacket, and then the other side is sewn to the facing. I am back, and the back panel is on with the facing, and I'm about to show you. Look at that. See that little pocket in there for the jacket? So when you're moving your arm, you're going to see that little pop pink in there. So when the jacket is flat, it's gone. But as you kind of like move, look at that. Opens up. I love that. We're getting there. There's one side. And here's the other. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch my shoulders together. Okay, so I have the front of the jacket sewn to the back. I know it's a lot of print. You probably hard to see the details on the screen. So I was sitting here and I was wondering, do I want to do the collar or do I want to do the sleeves? Because eventually I got to put the lining on the inside. Go ahead and fold this. Oh, look at that pop of pink right there. So there's three pieces that make, well, two patterns, but three pieces to make up the hood. So this hood is together for the outside, and one side is going to be the inside. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and match up all my edges and sew all the way around, and then I have to put my zipper in because the zipper here is going to attach it to the jacket. But what I also want to do is create a little channel along the top end to put a drawstring in. So let me see how that's going to go. That piece. Now I'm going to take the outside and bring it out where it belongs. It's like I'm moving in inside. You have to get out. I'll keep this. I'll stick my hand in there. Oh, thought I had it. Okay, I can't get my hand all the way in, but I'm going to go ahead and poke out all my corners and just get a resemblance of a hood. I'm going to get, okay, there's the edge. Here we go. So we have a set, we have a hood. So I just have to make sure that I remember what side is my inside and what is my outside. Well, so that whenever I put the zipper on, that this zipper piece, I want this actual zipper, I don't know if it should be on the inside. Does the zipper go on the inside or? So this is, I think the zipper tape goes on, yeah, the zipper tape is going to go out there on the outside. So this is going to have to be my outside, and this is going to be my inside. I'm going to go ahead and put my cord in. I'm going to press my edge, put my cord in, then sew, do some top stitching all the way around it, and my hood will be done. Okay, so the jacket is together. So now I need to add the collar and the hood. First, I'm going to go ahead and pin my tape there. Pin the zipper tape on this side. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try that on to make sure that sits comfortably. Outside here, I'm going to get my notches and find them. Okay, I found them. And I got notches on the inside here. Okay, that one there. So I'm going to go ahead and attach my collar, and it'll have a nice zipper right around the outside. Okay, so the back part of the outside of the collar is on. So now I have to put the lining on to the inside of the jacket. Okay, I am back. I wanted to show the inside of the coat. So I have the lining installed and stitched, and I have my tape here. It's pinned all the way across. So this is where my drawstring is going to go in. You could probably still see like the basting stitches that I put in just to keep everything flat and even. And then on the bottom, I decided to, instead of having the lining flow on the outside like regular coats do, I am just going to take tape, the same tape here, and I'm just going to put it on the bottom and cover it up because I'm just being really lazy right now, and it's for me, so I guess it's okay, right? But I just make sure that it's all the way even around the edges. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go inside and put elastic in there so that there's always that shape there, but I'd figured that's probably not the best way to do this because there's so much fabric and it will probably get really, really bunchy. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the tape like I said I would. But the fabric definitely, there's definitely some weight to this. There's definitely some weight to this. I think that I can probably wear this probably in the beginning in the winter. I mean, I wouldn't wear it outside, you know, when it's like, you know, 15 degrees or something like that. But definitely 20, probably 20 degrees, 30 degrees, I'd wear it. So here's the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch the waist for the pull string and stitch the ribbon on the bottom, and then I'm going to put my cuffs on, and the next time you will see the jacket, it will be finished.